it seems like we're going to be getting our very first look at the official trailer of BoonBoomger, the next Sentai coming out this year. Y'all know how I do. I'm going to give you my overall thoughts and opinions like always. No hate, just opinions. Let's get to it. 新たな車のヒーローが今誕生する Typical Toei CGI. But that blue truck looks pretty good though, I ain't gonna lie. I think this is pretty much CGI Zords and all of that because just to sell toys because you know it's a kid show, of course. I wonder what would happen if Toei stopped using CGI and goes back to the practical versions of the vehicles, like how they use toys to make it look real back in the day and have a guy in a costume, which they still do it, but most of it is like CGI. Like, can you imagine if Toei were to stop doing that and just go back to the original roots by having toy models, like, you know how they do back in the day? You know, these started to remind me of Deco Ranger a little bit. Okay, this part is giving me Mario Kart vibes because of the rainbow streak and sparkle. Y'all first look at the Red Ranger. Okay, this is very cinematic. Okay. This tries to be Red Ranger's voice. That one looks kind of CGI a little bit, but the green screen looks kind of bad. Oh, I don't like that. What the hell is going on? Okay, back to some dropping. Okay, so far it's just the Red Ranger just doing typical Red Ranger stuff. I don't know how I feel about this show, honestly, because I feel like I know it's a kid show and everything, but the CGI, it looks really, really off because I know they could do way better than that, honestly. I mean, it's nothing worse than what we had in Cosmic Fury. But I think this one takes the cake because, you know, they've been using CGI this bad since like around 98, I believe, when Giga Man first came out. And you slowly notice the CGI was starting to get used in shows and all of that. But as the years went by, I feel like the CGI have gotten worse. But King Ultra, I felt like, was the one that actually got it right and made it look good. You know, it looks like something that Michael Bay would even produce. I wish he would do that. That'll probably piss off the Sentai fans off on Twitter. We finally got to see the Rangers in motion, which they all look good. But the Red Ranger looks like he was doing the most in terms of like moving around, just your generic Red Ranger, the usual. No, I'm curious to know, is there ever going to be any new trailers of BoonBoomger that's going to be coming out? I don't know when, but if they do show some new trailers of the Rangers in battle, then I wouldn't mind looking at it. But all of this is just for the Zords and the Red Ranger just walking around being a goof as usual. And I know it's going to be one of those goofy Red Rangers that I really hate about Toei's Red Rangers for the most part. And I feel like we kind of had that since forever, you know. Like, I just want a different Red Ranger, you know what I'm saying? And I know there's going to be kids getting the kick out of this, though. But as an adult, not my thing at this point, but you get what I'm trying to say. Same old Red Ranger, same old loud, generic, obnoxious, goofball. Like, I'm tired of seeing Red Rangers like that because Red Rangers are supposed to be taken seriously, like the most cool leaders. Nowadays, it's just a joke. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're just treating Red Rangers like jokes. You know, compared to Red Rangers from the past, from the 80s and 90s that were taken seriously. They were leaders. They were serious. But today, I just feel like I don't know how I feel about it. Overall, the trailer was alright. The CGI looks bad as usual. But the only thing I like were the Rangers in motion. Them and the Mario Kart reference. So, yeah, links to the original video will be down below.